Watching Indian soldiers hosting the national flag in mid of the battle zone. Well, yes, that's not the actual video, it's AI generated, but this is what the message we have sent to our not so good friendlyhood, that is the state of China on the eastern borders. Just a couple of days, we only discussed on the very same channel, that is StudyIQ IAS English by me, that is Prachand Prahar, that is how China has created 36 hardened aircraft shelters exactly just 40 kilometers away from the Indian borders of Arunachal Pradesh. And so, providing a tight slap, an answer to that state, that here we go with the tri-services joint exercise in the name of Prachand Prahar in the wonderful, beautiful state of Arunachal Pradesh. So guys, let's go ahead and understand the whole news. And remember, you're watching StudyIQ IAS English. My name is Prachand Prahar, and here we go with the whole context. So Indian Armed Forces, they are set to conduct a tri-services exercise called Prachand Prahar in the Machuka, or also the name Machuka Valley of the beautiful district known as Shiyomi of the wonderful state known as Arunachal Pradesh, right? So it shall be also equipped with the C2 operating system, basically C2 command system, that what we call as the command and control arrangements, right? So Prachand Prahar, this is what not happening for the first time. We have got the Purvi Prahar, we have got the Bhal Prahar in the years 2023 and 2024 respectively. But this time this is coming, an exercise just to let our not so friendly neighborhood, the hostile states, know that remember, it's India 2.0, it's India of 21st century. It's an India that knows how to retaliate, and it's an India also who knows how to go ahead diplomatically without even the battle. We can provide you the sense of battle that can initiate any moment, and we can dominate at the very best, right? So this is what the whole symbol, this is what the whole statement that needs to be discussed from our end. So if you are a Chinese listening, sayonara, right? So as per the statement coming to us by another great personality who is the Defense PRO, Lieutenant Colonel Mahendra Rawat sir, he stated that exercise is intended to actually refine the interoperability, enhance the situational awareness, and validate command and control structure, that is C2, for all of our joint operations or missions. And the most important aspect, as you can see, the major highlight of the exercise will be the usage of our special forces, that is our superheroes, the unmanned aerial platforms, as well as precision weapon systems, along with the networked operations centers. So we shall be using all of these three things in our wonderful state of Arunachal Pradesh, that is going ahead with the high altitude training exercises, right? Going ahead with the tri-services, actually involving the Navy, the Armed Force, the Air Force, as well as the Indian Army. So Prachand Prahar marks the very next phase in the India's drive towards the joint military synergy, showing the earlier ones, that is the Bhal Prahar in 2023 and Purvi Prahar in 2024. And this time it is the Prachand Prahar, coming just 3 days later after the news that highlights the HAS, that is hardened aircraft shelters, 36 hardened aircraft shelters of China being built just 40 to 50 kilometers away from the McMahon borderline, that is basically from the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So let's talk about why we have opted for this place, that is, in short, the Shiyomi district of Arunachal, Machuka. So it is a rapidly emerging prominent tourist hub. Okay, so as you can see, in Arunachal, it has rapidly emerged as prominent venue for adventure and the high altitude sports, with the state government significantly promoting the events, including through cinema advertisements and the social media campaigns. So Machuka has become quite a strategic location for us. It is going good with the economic growth and development. It is providing prosperity to the whole region, including the state of Arunachal Pradesh. And yes, the strategic location, as you can see, right, it also provides a good ground for our tri-services to go ahead with the practice and let China know that you dare not. If you do so, no worries, we are all prepared. So in April 2025, Machuka hosted the prelims specific facts that you must remember here. Okay, the area or the places in news. Machuka. It hosted the 3rd National Adventure Racing Championship and India's first ever border adventure race. So the event was the part of the Adventure Racing World Series, that is ARWS Asia, and served as the qualifier for the ARWS Asia Championship. right? So if you just go through the Google images of Machuka, you will be having a deep hunger, the deep thirst to visit the valley, right? Obviously, it's beautiful as you can imagine, right? So let's talk about why Machuka and why now. One reason I already gave you, because of China 36 HAS construction. Okay. And if you want to see that video, guys, we have just done that video a couple of days back, some 3 days back. So what I will do is I will just pin the link of the very same video into the comment section. Okay, now let's talk about the other probable reasons why Machuka, why now. So first of all, the forward posture and deterrence signaling to China. So Machuka sits very close to the McMahon line, as you can see, roughly 25 to 30 kilometers from the line of actual control in many public sources. So hosting a visible tri-services exercise there signals enhanced readiness on the Eastern Front and demonstrate India's ability to assemble joint forces rapidly in the forward sectors, specifically Machuka. So technically, this is what we are stating through this joint tri-services exercise, that we are rapidly ready. In case of any kind of emergency, Indian Armed Forces shall be reaching there at the earliest possible time. And now let's talk about the quick reference boxes about the exercise and the further relevation to the location. So here we go. The name of the exercise, once again, Purvi Prachand Prahar Tri-Services, including Indian Air Force, Indian Navy as well as Indian Army. Location, once again, Machuka or Manchuka Valley in the Shi-Yomi district, Arunachal Pradesh. Now, proximity to LAC, roughly, as you can see, 25 to 30 kilometers. Okay, so the airlift history. Does it has any airlift operations being performed there? So yes, we have got our C-17 Globemasters landed there thrice. So as you can see, Indian Air Force has landed heavy strategic aircraft, including the C-17 at Machuka in past years. That demonstrates the capability for the strategic lift at the forward bases of the country. Right? So this is what the whole scenario, guys. This is what the whole news that we need to mark up. And I hope this is all clear. And India is all ready as well. And first of all, we must thank our dear superheroes, to whom we call as the soldiers of the Indian defense, the soldiers of the Indian military. Basically coming from either the land forces, that is the army, from the water, that is the marine, that is basically the navy, and from the clear blue skies, that is through the air force as well. So thank you Indian defense, thank you Indian army, thank you Indian navy, thank you Indian air force as well, and yes, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat to all of you guys. So because of you only, we are here safe and sound, enjoying our lives, because you are there protecting the borders from all the hostilities. So once again, thank you so much, and yes, Jai Hind to all of you. And yes, now let's talk about the internal defense of our country, the steel frame of our India. So the soldiers are there on the borders, but we need some soldiers within the borders as well, in the name of the IAS, IPS, IRS and IFS officers and so on. And so here, this information is for you. So if you are looking forward to target the examination year of 2027, so remember, we have got our resolution plus batches commencing from 5th of November. Guys, please mark the date. 5th of November, admissions are about to close. And now, why you must enroll yourself into these resolution batches? First of all, these batches shall provide you with 1000 plus hours of live lectures. In case you miss them, no worries. You will be having access to recorded lectures at your fingertip. Furthermore, let's talk about the books and notes. So basically, 18 sets of books will be sent to you at your doorstep. As in, when you are taking the subscription, we'll send you a form and you have to fill your basic details. Like for example, your name, your WhatsApp number, your mobile number, your email ID and your address. So on the very same address that you have shared, we will courier you or parcel you these 18 books. Okay, created and curated on the upgraded pattern and syllabus of UPSC CSC, obviously by the experts of the nation with regard to the examination. Next, teachers' personal class notes will be shared with you at the end of each and every session in the PDF format. So these will be the value addition to your knowledge. Now, this was the knowledge enhancement part. Let's talk about the knowledge assessment part as well. We need it, obviously. Without that, you're not going to qualify UPSC for sure. The test series. So, how many test series are included here? Do we have the prelims test series only, or also the mains, or also the interview one as well? Surely we have got all three, because it is the name P2I. As you can see, the name suggests everything. Prelims to mains to interview. So 75 plus tests for prelims, 15 plus tests for your mains, and multiple mock interviews for your personality test, that is your interview as well. So technically speaking, the very same subscription provides you with the test series, prelims test series, mains test series, along with interview guidance program. What else? Hold on, there are many more things to be added here into the kitty. Well, the moment you have subscribed, on the very same moment, you will be assigned one personal mentor with whom you can connect anytime and discuss with him or her your issues that you are facing in your academics and preparation. Well, wait, not yet done. Let's talk about MRP. Now, I'm not talking about the maximum retail price. I'm talking about the mains residential program along with the prelims residential program. So let's say you have qualified your prelims. Well, with these batches, you are bound to qualify. So the moment you have qualified your prelims, you will be called to Delhi's Rajendra Nagar, where your accommodation will be totally on us. As in, you will be provided your personal space to live, okay? And besides the very next building where you are residing, we have got our offline study center, StudyIQ Offline Study Center, where the great same teachers and mentors would be present will be present with you to train you and prepare you for your next big examination, that is the mains one. So for those rough figure of 90 days, okay, that bandwidth that you get between your prelims to mains of 90 days, you'll be staying in our accommodation. And once again, your accommodation will be totally on us. You don't have to pay a single penny, a single rupee for the sake of that accommodation. Okay, guys, so quickly enroll yourself, okay, because the admissions are closing tomorrow. And remember one thing, I'll give you the code how to enroll in these batches with the maximum discount, in the cheapest price if you want to enroll yourself. So I'm giving you a promo code, and as you can see, the promo code is written here and it's also scrolling down your screens. So that is what, I'll write it here again, PRV Live. Okay, so guys, quickly enroll yourself using this promo code, that is PRV Live, and this code shall provide you the maximum possible discount on the subscription that you are availing. Okay, so guys, see you all very soon in our Resolution Plus batches. And remember, you need to enroll on or before 5th of November. And yes, guys, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button of our channel, StudyIQ IAS English, and never miss an update from it. And for all the class links, PDFs, notes, quizzes, etc., you can just scan this QR code of my Telegram channel, that is with the channel name Praveen_StudyIQ. So you can go on search bar and can type the channel name Praveen_StudyIQ, or you can also just scan and connect with me here. And also you can join me on my Instagram, that is with the username PraveenMishra_2107. Okay, guys, but yes, before you leave, hit the subscribe button of the channel and never miss an update from it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, good day, take care, keep studying well. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.